Quick touch on all that's going on in the media between this and the new 450. Royal Enfield, I think, have played it in a slightly ugly fashion, their marketing strategies, to go on naming the new bike the Himalayan. The new bike is not a Himalayan. It is a new bike which shares similar looks. That's about it. There's nothing more to it. It is a totally different motorcycle. It is not right for them to call it Himalayan, and not even call it Himalayan 450 or Himalayan 452 or the Sherpa or nothing. Just call it pure, plainly Himalayan would mean that a lot of fellas who have worked hard on their Himalayans, who have just started to fall in love with their Himalayans, are now contemplating whether they should go get the new Himalayan, because it's a lot more faster. This lot more faster business I've never really understood. Between 80 and 120 makes sense. Nothing more on Indian roads. Anything more, you're asking for trouble. Yes, of course, you can clear a short distance at a good speed, but then you'll have to come back to a cruising speed of 80 to 120. Those are safe speeds on Indian roads. There's no such thing as a 150 all day long on Indian roads. No Indian road for that matter. Not a single Indian road. The Yamuna Expressway, I'm not so sure. But knowing the traffic in India, even that road is not 100% safe if you're at 150. Braking is a totally different dimension. It's not just top speeds. Yeah, so between 80 and 120, if your motorcycle or your car is capable of that all day long, then you have a very healthy motorcycle or a car for Indian road. Subjective analysis of things. Yeah, coming back to Royal Enfield calling the new bike Himalayan kind of puts the current Himalayan owners in a dicey situation. They start hating their motorcycles for no reason. And the funny thing, the hypocrisy that surrounds all of this is, for all the fellows who loved the Himalayan because it's a long stroke motorcycle and it's a tractor, it's a proper chugger that can climb up just about anything with the least amount of throttle, are now starting to hate it because it's a long stroke motorcycle, and the new one seems to be a short stroke, it seems. This fella here, with some tweaks to it, can kick ass on off-road terrain. This is a proper tractor. No hill is a problem for this fella. That's the best part. It can climb up anything at any elevation. A long stroke that really works well because of the way it's been put together. New bike ought not to have been named the Himalayan. They should have called it something else, so that, you know, there is a big fan following for this motorcycle, and you don't put them through a great amount of stress and confusion. You let them be happy with their machines. You let them be proud of their machines and their purchases. And all the effort that they've put into making their machines better and, you know, kind of taking care of them. You don't kind of disrupt that peace of mind. So that's the thing. So if you guys have had your Himalayans and you're very cycle, stay happy. Don't be fooled by all that goes on in the media. I am getting messages, almost 100 messages a day, asking me if I should get the new bike. I already have the Himalayan. What nonsense is this? I don't understand. You have your Himalayan, you don't have to sell it. You want to just, because you love it, the tractoring nature of this motorcycle. Low down torque, man. Low down torque is something that I have begun to fall in love. And that's the only reason why I don't let go of this machine. The new machine might be exhilarating, might be fun, but you use it for something else. You don't compare these two together in any way. You don't develop that question in your head whether you want this or that. You don't start hating your machine. The point is, you don't start hating your machine just because you have a new machine which is named the Himalayan. It's intentional by the company to kind of kill this machine and its legacy, and also kill all the other air-cooled that Royal Enfield has put out, and all those machines, their beautiful legacy, and then, you know, completely wash their hands of all the mistakes that they've made just because they've put out a brand new machine which is so much more rock solid. Yeah, it's a company strategy. The company stands to gain from it, not you fellas. So for all the fellas who have bought this machine, who have spent hours on it, tweaking it, modifying it, making it better, stick with it. Be happy that you have a beautiful machine. Share this with you. Do not be dejected. Do not be feeling bad about this lost identity or the identity crisis for the Himalayan 411. Rather call it, some subscribers helped me, rather call it the original Himalayan, OG. Call it the original Himalayan, and that should help you keep your identity safe and strong and healthy. So it's not always the machine, it's 75% the bloody rider. Start working on yourselves. Make yourselves so much more stronger so that, you know, this machine looks like a piece of cake to you. You know how to work with it. Well, if this helped, it helped. I hope this helps with all the confusion out there. And yeah, that's about it. So let me just get back going. Interesting. I've got a bunch of slabs here. One, two, two. There you go.